So, how many of you guys wake up in the morning to go to school and you're like still real tired? And yeah, go ahead and raise your hands. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Now I know I am. So I decided this would be a real good topic for me to look into. So now studies show that just 15 or 30 more minutes of sleep can actually have some huge health benefits. So, and I'll explain this later, the only way we can actually make this happen is if we push school times back, like when they start in the morning. So, if school time got pushed back, we'd have more time to get that extra little bit of sleep we need, or even eat breakfast. That's a new concept to me, eat breakfast in the morning. So, according to PubMed.org, 57% of high schoolers actually don't eat breakfast. And I'll admit I'm one of those kids. Every morning, ever since I got into high school, I just wake up in the morning, jump in the shower, jump out, and it's like, all right, let's go to school. Don't eat breakfast. And then around second period, you start getting kind of hungry. So, eating breakfast, this is a quote from WebMD.com, it not only gives you the energy to start your new day, but is linked to many other health benefits such as weight control, hand-eye coordination, problem-solving skills. So, it also shows that in a lot of the studies that I saw that people that eat breakfast, they actually weigh less than people that don't eat breakfast because it kind of balances out their metabolism and stuff. So people are like, I don't want to get fat, so I don't want to eat breakfast. No, that's the wrong idea. And it also shows that people that eat breakfast in the morning actually outperform people that do eat breakfast outperform the people that don't eat breakfast in school. Daniel, you want to push it? Not that one. I already missed that one. All right. So teens need about 9 hours and 25 minutes of sleep every single night. These guys didn't get their sleep in the right spot, so they're having to sleep somewhere else, like a lot of kids you guys see sleeping in their classrooms and stuff. Now, not getting enough sleep can limit your ability to learn, concentrate, and solve problems. And it also causes you to eat unhealthy. And I'm not exactly sure how this works, but something with like not getting enough sleep, you want to like try to get some more energy, so you eat more unhealthy foods like sweets and even like fried foods and stuff. So that can cause you to be overweight. And once you go through puberty, your brain gets this melatonin in it that makes it almost impossible. I mean, a lot of people are going to go, oh, that's not true. Like, for high schoolers to go to bed before 11. So, like, how many of you guys go to bed before 11 every night? Okay, so these guys are wrong. But I have a hard time going to bed before 11, so I kind of agreed with it. And then, in your head, it doesn't actually take you out of, like, sleep mode until 8 o'clock in the morning. So when you guys wake up and you're, like, walking around, you're like, your body's not 100% until after that. So why would you want to wake up before 8 o'clock if that's when that's time your body's budgeted for sleep? So now when you got time that you got budgeted for sleep, just pretend like it's like money, okay? You're going to spend it over here. So if you spend it in the wrong place, something else has got to give. So if you're not getting your sleep in the right spot, you're going to be doing worse in school or not being able to do good on that test that you wanted to do. Or even wreck your car going to school because you're real tired. Alright, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Benjamin Franklin said this, but I'm not exactly sure he was talking about us high schoolers because we need our sleep. We all stay up late and we wake up early, so that doesn't help. But in Philadelphia, 200 high school students were part of this experiment, and they actually took their time where their school started from 8 o'clock to 8:30. So, and the results were so impressive that they actually kept that time. Like, they stayed with it. They're still doing it today. So the percentage of students that were getting less than 7 hours of sleep decreased by 80%. And the students found themselves going to bed earlier because they felt how good they felt getting a little more sleep, so they started going to bed earlier. And 49% of the students, before they did this test, were tired during school, and now it's only 20%. And the number of students being late to first period was cut by 50%. This information was found on understandingteenagers.com. Alright. in conclusion, you now know that students in high school can't really fall asleep before 11 p.m. And you don't really wake up till around 8. So when do you have time for breakfast? Or even to make it to school on time? If you wake up at 8 like you're supposed to, and you eat breakfast, you'll be at school at like 8:30. But then you don't have any time to get ready. So the only way we can do this is by moving our school times later. Yes?
2 questions. First off, is being a high school student the job of people aged 14 to 18? Is it their job?
I'd say yes.
So a farmer's job, then, if a farmer has a job to feed 300 cattle, at what time do they start reporting for work?
Pretty early, but one of the studies that I saw when I was doing my research that adults, once you become an adult, then you only need about 6.5 hours of sleep. Once you, well, not like 18, like once you're like a working adult and like older.
So then you're able to then immediately, magically at 18, then start waking up at 4 to be expected to do your job?
I said not at 18, like when you're like, I don't know exactly what age, but it said when you're an adult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time should school start?
I'd say probably like 8:45, 9, because then you have plenty of time. You can wake up at 8 like you're supposed to, and have plenty of time to get ready and eat breakfast and stuff. Yeah.
As teenagers saying, oh, school starts at 9, I can stay up just that much later and still, get the same amount of sleep I am getting right now.
And that's one of those things that we'd have to kind of like try not to do. I mean, it'd be kind of like a responsibility thing. I mean, you got more time, so you got more leeway, so you just got to, be responsible with it. Yeah.
Why can't we just do that now for the current time?
Well, because your head doesn't wake up till 8 o'clock.
Isn't that all responsibility?
Good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.